Thank you, Neville. Well, can you really teach an old dog new tricks? We're going to find out this morning. Joining us today is the winner of the Naughty Dog Contest, Warren Adar, and his dog Cannon, as well as Michelle Rodriguez from Barkbusters. Thank you all for joining us. And now, we were just talking about this. This is like 7 weeks ago that Warren won this contest. You were on the show with Cannon, and we talked about all the problems that Cannon had at home. A lot of it was tearing up stuff. I remember that.
That
I
and
saw
jumping on people. And,
yeah, jumping up. And so you won the contest. And Michelle, you spent some time with Cannon. How are we doing?
We're doing great. I'll have to commend the humans in this case. Warren and his wife Amanda have worked very hard. They have Cannon, and they also have another dog named Cooper. How old's Cooper? Two years old.
Okay.
And so we've worked with both dogs. So they're training 2 dogs at one time, which is an awful lot of work. Yeah, but they've done an excellent job so far.
All right, and so you said, because Cannon's 5, because if you meet Cannon, great dog, beautiful dog, really fun-loving, but you kind of might think he's a puppy because he gets so excited. And you said you almost didn't make it through this whole training on session 1, right?
Well, I came on session 1, and I thought, oh, this isn't going to be very difficult. These dogs don't seem like their issues are that big. Well, I came through the door, and my friend here was so excited to see me. He ran up to me about 100 miles an hour, jumped up, and we hit heads by accident. And I almost thought I was going to pass out. He hit me so hard.
And this is Cannon we're talking about, the
Cannon.
friend, yeah. Not Warren.
Not Warren. Yeah, Warren did not jump on me.
Yeah. Now, Warren, what have you seen? What's the difference at home?
It's night and day. It's a total turnaround with both dogs. The interesting part is Michelle and I were talking earlier before we started the segment. You can actually see where they'll come into the house, or if they're looking to do something that's out of what we haven't trained them with, that they'll actually make a decision and either go lay down or they just won't do what they were planning to do, whether it's take a napkin off a table or take a pillow off the sofa. But it's a total turnaround just from the way they were.
That's right.
In a real short amount of time.
And you want a dog that's kind of excitable, because if not, how much fun is that? But now, Michelle, how much work still needs to be done, and what will Warren continue to do?
Well, Warren will have to be consistent for life with his leadership, and he's giving Cannon feedback now because Cannon's getting excited. But really, we have probably one more lesson. He's done a lot of advanced things with this dog in 8 weeks, and just being on today is a big deal. So we're pretty excited. The biggest thing is just being consistent with your rules. It's real easy when you're in an environment like this not to enforce things, because it's strange, to do that in front of everybody.
But you constantly have to do that. I know when you're training.
You have to kind of not worry about what everybody else thinks and make sure that you're addressing the situation with your dog.
What were Cannon's biggest issues, and what are the remedies for that? How did you tackle that?
Well, I think the biggest issue was the front door at home. Would you agree? So when you have visitors, company over, and that's really common for a lot of my clients. Dogs get, the root cause really of that issue is dogs get confused about their role in that process, and they think they're supposed to answer the door and decide who comes in and out of the house for you. And every dog will do it differently. Some dogs will act aggressively at that front door. Some dogs, Cannon's not aggressive at all. He's the happiest dog ever.
He's a happy dog.
But he's too happy, and so a lot of clients will say, yeah, he's real friendly, too friendly. And that's what happened with us.
Yeah. Okay. And so, Warren, so this is a positive experience, huh, working with Barkbusters?
Oh, definitely, yeah. And, anybody out there, if you're having trouble with your dog, give them a call. It helps. Like I said earlier, we noticed a difference within, 2 to 3 days. You can see a difference in how the dogs were behaving and how they act.
All right. And Michelle, if folks out there may have a problem dog, how can they get in touch with you?
The best way to reach us is probably through our website, which is www.barkbusters.com. And we have a great behavior quiz if you want to take a quiz and see how your dog rates. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. And you know what, Cannon, best of luck. Can you shake? Can you give me a shake?
Oh, good boy.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, thank you so much.
Thanks, Evan.
All right.
Good job, boy.
Well, Warriors in Pink, a mobile boutique. That's right. They're here in the Low Country, and they want to save you some cash. We'll have details on the other side of this break. Stay with us.